Here's the rundown on coins and tokens, the difference and how we use them. So let's get into it. As the old saying goes, why own the cow when you can just get the milk for free? When it comes to liabilities, there's two paths you can take. You can buy or you can rent. Let's be real, not everyone needs to haul around their possessions on a daily basis. You know, um, that's where renting comes in handy. No need to purchase a clunky truck that will just take up space in your garage. You rent it for the day, you say goodbye to all those pesky ownership problems, right? Well, if you think of this analogy, it's pretty much the same as the difference between coins and tokens. A coin uses its own blockchain to keep track of the data, in which our truck analogy would be owning the truck. When it comes to a token, though, you're using someone else's coin's blockchain as your infrastructure while you're basically paying rent. When you create a token, you don't have to create a blockchain, you don't have to write the code, you don't have to worry about how it should be validated. Instead, you create a token and it runs on that blockchain. The best example of this video would be Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is its own blockchain. It stores values and validates transactions. Ethereum is a team that has been working very hard the past few years on improving the entire system, updating how it works, patching vulnerabilities, and the Ethereum token, or an ERC20 token, uses Ethereum blockchain's capabilities as its backbone and infrastructure. For example, Basic Attention Token is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum network. Now, the team decided it wasn't large enough to create its own mainframe, but it wanted to create a system where users could reward the creators that they follow in a simple manner. Without going on a tangent, this is an example token that uses the Ethereum platform to host their token and reward users. Now, that might have sounded confusing, and that's why we're continually creating these videos on cryptocurrency. It's not easy. So, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you turn on the bell notifications. And if you enjoy these educational videos and you want to reward our hard work, please do that. So you may be thinking, can a token be converted to a coin if successful? And the answer is kinda, but no. Crypto.com is the best example of this. They recently launched their own mainnet, which is a fancy way of saying they launched their own coin. Now, which is now validating their own transactions. See, they used to have a token, but it was so popular that they decided to create their own blockchain and branch off. So here's the important thing, right? You can't convert a token straight into a coin. You can create a coin that functions in the same way as a token and create a bridge, and then that allows users to swap out their previous tokens for new coins. I know. Being there are a few different types of tokens we use to categorize the purpose of each token, and it allows for easier understanding. So let me go over a couple examples here, and maybe you'll get the hang of it if you already haven't. So number one, platform tokens. Platform tokens are created to support decentralized applications, or dApps, on the blockchain. For example, Uniswap. It is a centralized application that allows users to swap out Ethereum tokens for other Ethereum or ERC20 tokens. And even though they are a decentralized app, they also have their own token. The Uniswap token, this token is, it's given out to investors in their platform, and it has the promise that eventually token holders can vote on changes in the future and maybe even earn some profits from the trades. Next up, number two, which is security tokens. Security tokens are minted to represent ownership of another asset. For example, say you want to buy gold, but you don't actually want to hold the gold. Someone could create a token that tracks the price of gold. So instead of actually owning the gold, you own a representation of it, which technically would be much safer because it's much more difficult to hack an Ethereum token than it is to break into someone's house. But here's the tricky part, okay? The tricky part behind it is that there needs to be a real asset behind it. For example, if I create a gold token and I ask you to invest in it but not have any gold, then what? Next up, number three, which is transactional tokens. Transactional tokens are used in fast and easy ways to transfer money, and you could think of a coin like USD coin. It's pegged directly to the US dollar, and it would make it easy for someone to buy something like a small coffee or a shirt at a local store. But if you're trying to do this through PayPal or like a bank wire, the transactional cost difference would vary by hundreds of dollars. So number four, we have utility tokens. Utility tokens are, they have value tied to their ownership For example, Moon's token is an Ethereum token that can be used on the Reddit platform. In other words, if you contribute to the subreddit, you're rewarded in Moons on the Reddit platform. This is just a small step towards creating a new token that can be exchanged between publishers, advertisers, and users. So utility tokens can actually do something. Security tokens don't do anything. You just buy and hold them. But a utility token, you can actually be used for commercial intent. And then lastly, number 5, which is a governance token. Governance tokens allow holders to vote on certain things. For example, Uniswap could be a governance token, and in the future version of the Uniswap exchange, token holders could choose to vote on to raise the fee of the Uniswap trade, and everyone who owns a token would be allowed to vote on that change. The decision with most votes chooses the winner, so actually having more voting power by holding more tokens, obviously there's a good reason to hold more tokens. By holding more, you can actually control more of the platform, but this comes up with the problem of authority being centralized, but we'll save that for another video. So now that we've went over the different types of tokens, hopefully you understand why we need them and how some of them work. If you've enjoyed this video, we highly recommend going and checking out some of the other videos that we've created that are in a similar manner. Thank you so much for watching this. We hope you guys learned something, and we hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day.